The first use case that I'm going to talk about would be the model evaluation use case. The problem statement here is that we need to find a model that can correctly identify, correctly classify chess pieces. And one of the first things that you build when you build software is to see if there's an existing model that's an existing solution that's already available. In this case, let's say an existing model that's available. And the first thing you want to do is evaluate it against some ground truth. Now, how do you go ahead and evaluate any model? The first thing is you need to build a ground truth, which is you need to get the data set of chess pieces or images. So for that, we built a block which will do Bing search and download the images for you. So in this case, I'm going to search for the keyword chess piece. Now this is going to give me about 150 chess pieces based on relevance. So I'm going to select a few: a king, a queen, another king, a pawn, a rook, and a bishop, and a knight. So let me go ahead and import them. Now what's happened behind the scenes is that this data has been successfully imported into a table called Bing dataset in this base. Now the next step after you gather the dataset is to actually label it. And for that, we built an image annotator block. So let me move it to full screen and quickly talk about the settings here. You need to choose the table that we just created. Next is the view, the attachment field. It also needs an annotation field. Now this is the field where the data you create the labels. The image annotator block will, once you annotate the images, it'll populate this column. So let's go ahead and create the column. So in this Bing dataset here, you can see the images that we downloaded. I'm going to create a new column called label, and this is going to be a single select column. And I'm going to add the options here: king, rook, bishop, and knight. Okay, now I'll go back to my image annotator and choose this as the annotation field. And now let's start with the annotation. So this is a bishop. This is a king. This is a rook. Now this image annotator block that we created works with any data as long as there are images and you're able to give the select options. Now this is a queen. This is a pawn. Knight. King again. And that's it. We are done with annotation. And you can see that whatever you select as for the annotation has been populated to the label column. Now the next step is to run the classifier and to see how well it can predict according to these labels. Now for that, we are going to use Google AutoML. It's based on Google's state-of-the-art deep learning algorithms and infrastructure, which helps anyone without deep understanding of deep learning to build, to use models, build and use models. I've already trained a chess piece classifier, which is what I'm going to use. And for that, we built an AutoML prediction block. The first thing is you need to configure the table settings, the table and the column settings. Now we need to specify AutoML specific settings. And this is the model that I have created already. So let me just quickly review the settings and start the predictions. Now, as you can see, as soon as I started predictions, two columns have been populated here, which is the prediction and the confidence column. Now, what I can also do is create another column, which I'll use for evaluation. Let me call it is correct. And this is going to be a formula field. So here I'm going to add a formula that says if the prediction equal to the label, output and 1, otherwise output is 0. As you can see, all the predictions have been filled, and we also have the is correct column. Now I'm going to install a summary block here to finally get the evaluation numbers. I'm going to install this. So as soon as I install this, I'll choose the table. In this case, it's going to be the bin data set. Use the grid view. Instead of using count, I'll use summary. And the field that I summarize on would be is correct. And the summary type would be % field. Rather, yeah, just one correction in the column here. So let me change the formula. So instead of 0, I'll print an empty. So let me go back. Yeah. So as you can see, this is the summary of evaluation. So our model has been able to correctly predict 85.71% of the time. So this finishes the use case for this finishes the demo for use case 1.